Hello guys, Daddy Joe here. Just doing a quick market update. It is 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. Pacific time that is, and I noticed that the markets have been dumping a little bit the last hour or so. I can already see on Instagram and on Twitter people already complaining, talking about how liquidations are happening and scaring the public, saying how the market's tanking. Nothing further could be from the truth. I'm just going to show you how the correction that we're going through at this moment is perfectly healthy and that all of our tokens are still within their bands of expectations, and going to go over Link, Zil, VeChain, Bitcoin, and XRP, some of our favorite coins, of course. And we're going to just break down how everything's great. Wonderful time for accumulation, in my opinion. Let's get at it. Hello, everybody. So here we are on the Bitcoin chart. As you can see on the 4 hour. On this channel, we don't usually go down to the 4 hour, but I just wanted to show you what's going on right now in the market. We have this little dump going on. Perfectly fine. That could be pretty scary for some people that are new in the market to go from about 23,400 down to 22,000. That said, you know what? I know day traders, this kind of thing is super scary. You're coming back down. This is actually fairly normal. What actually typically happens in a Wyckoff accumulation, I'm just going to break this out to the 1 day chart. Like I said on the channel many times, we look at 1 day to 1 week, even on the monthly chart. But this here is a Wyckoff accumulation where you break down in structure, come up, break down completely, and are grinding your way up. Now, when this happens, it is not uncommon for a token to come right back down to this zone here. This zone here at the December 16th zone at the 18,188. I don't know if it's going to get that low. Like I said, we don't do day trading on this practice. We accumulate at these big dumps. We've already done our accumulations, as we said many times on the channels, between November and December. So if it were to get down into here, I do not think we would go lower. It would be an opportunity to put some of the money we saved in our day-to-day jobs and put it back into the market if it did get this low. Also, for some of you guys that might have missed this period, it would give you an opportunity to get in if it got down below the $19,000 threshold. I don't know if it's going to get there, but if it did, that would still be fairly healthy. See, here's basically, I'm going to show you the top band of the chart here and the lower band of the range. This would be the new range that we could hover in before breaking out, and that would be pretty normal for a accumulation period before the next bull run. Nonetheless, I'm hoping it would go higher sooner than that. I mean, everybody likes to see their bags fill up faster. I do think we're going to be, as I mentioned many times, going into a bear market bull run, so breaking up here would be wonderful. But if it has to bounce around in here, so be it. Nonetheless, going into XRP, just give you guys a little bit of reassurance. Yesterday, we've been talking about on the channel that we basically got a shit or get off the pot on this chart. It is getting close to its limit. Here's the downward trend. Here's the upward trend. And here we are in the price. If we zoom in on this, again, you can see this dump that we had in the market, still within reason. This is the support band going upwards, and we just hit it right on the nose, basically, to the 0.356 cents mark. If you want to have a little bit of a different angle on this, we can go to the market cap. It gives us a little bit of a different vantage point. This could even go a little lower, down to the 17.55 billion market cap. That would translate on the price chart as freaking everybody out, going below this band here, liquidating people. So like I said many times on the channel, don't focus entirely on price. Price is the last thing we typically look at. First thing you look at is the market cap, and you can see here it's bouncing really healthily within this support structure. Here's the upper resistance, here's the lower support, and we're just getting right into the end period here. We covered that on a different show. Nonetheless, healthy correction going on right now, nothing out of the ordinary. KAI, we mentioned yesterday it would be fantastic to accumulate some coins. That we did, actually below the 0.0063 mark. And if you're new to this coin, anything between 0.0063 and 0.0058 was what we mentioned yesterday, and we got down to 0.0059. So that's pretty close. Again, we're now in no man's territory. We're going to probably bounce around in here just a little bit, and this is a fantastic entrance. Remember, like I said on the Bitcoin chart before, it's perfectly healthy if the coin will go up in price and come down to this zone in here, and that's literally what already happened to KAI here. So it came up and it's coming down right to this this period in the middle of the capitulation zone. This actually happened to the XRP chart. It's just a little harder to see. You can see it came out it's coming down and into this capitulation zone. This was the January December period of the capitulation in the overall market. Nonetheless, going into link again, further evidence for you guys that the capitulations going on today pretty normal. It's been going up and down in link for the last since May of 2022. Here's the zone, lower support zone, upper resistance, and it's just doing its thing, bouncing in between. Anything below 8.36 and above 5.70 is perfectly normal and within reason. Going on to Zilliqa, we were mentioning yesterday this was set to pop. We had already accumulated our positions way back in November, but if it did come down, it's some kind of capitulation event. If you could get in below 0.025, we would probably pick up some more tokens on this channel. We're pretty close to that right now, this little dump here, but again, pretty healthy dump. If it did come down to here, that was what we were mentioning yesterday on the channel, that would be a wonderful opportunity if it did come down in some kind of a liquidation event. So here it is going on right now. Hasn't hit it yet, but if it did, great, pick up some more coins. If not, we're still once again in our new zone here. Very healthy. So this was the breakdown zone, and now we're coming up into the new support zone, and this is a normal part of a market breaking its way out of a bear market. Going to, let's see here, another chart for you guys, the V-chain chart. This guy here is a pretty amazing chart. Just kind of picture this chart, what it looks like right now. This is on the weekly, by the way. Price going up, down, breaking out from the bottom. And if I just kind of show you guys what the Wall Street cheat sheet looks like. This is kind of a summary of what it looks like. Really simplified form. As you can see, goes up, breaks up, everyone's in euphoria, and then breaks down below the mean line and comes back up. Just visualize this this form, this cheat sheet right here, and it's literally what's going on in the V chain. I haven't seen really as many perfect examples of market sentiment played out on the Wall Street cheat sheet as this. Here's your trend line. Here is the euphoria back about a year ago, coming down, breaking down. This is very clearly the capitulation zone, and we're going to break out of this eventually going forward. So anything down in these gutter prices below 0.025, wonderful price point. Could even go down to 0.0199, would be a great price point. And this guy going forward, I mean, I think it could get up to 34 cents. It could even get up to potentially $1 going into the next bull run. So wonderful opportunity, fantastic project. You guys might not be aware, but VeChain is one of the sponsors of the UFC. So lots of brand exposure on this particular token. There you guys go. Quick recap of the market. Everything bouncing around as it should, as expected, and nothing unhealthy going on in the market so far that I can see. Have a great day. Bye-bye.